quite a degree here. This is live. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we should be up and running. I might need to do something. Get a better look at chat. 1 second. Gotta pop out and show. Where were we? Talk to Werner and Suja. Alright, yeah, let's knock out whatever's left. Like the tail end story. Where's Suja? Is that up here? Oh, there it is. I should be very close to like the tail end of all the plot stuff. Handler. Am I in the... I don't think I'm in the right place. I gotta be in the peaks. That little holy city. There we go.
I heard from the others. Yes. Somebody wants to make a trade.
Give me all my things. I need all that bitterbug extract. Need all that herb. A lot of herb. Hella honey. And even more honey. More than the honey, I think I need more bitter broth. It's become increasingly important in terms of just making stuff. Sabers just give me any old junk they can find. Not a very resource-rich area, the Saber people.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's just eat a quick snack. I cannot eat a quick snack. Why can't I eat a quick snack? I would like to eat a quick snack, please. Is there some reason? Is that why my SMS for? What happened? Ooh, did I mess my thing up? Shouldn't I be able to just eat whenever? Oh. Something's off. Let's go look at my radio menu. Customize. Oh, never mind. I forgot how I had it set up. I need to do this. But I still can't eat. Why are y'all doing this to me? Whatever, I'm gonna talk to you. And then maybe they'll let me eat.
Ah, hey. We need to talk about the Dragon Torch.
Okay.
Hang on, Olivia's here too. I'll go fetch her, so stay put.
Woo! Excuse me.
Did Werner send for you? Well, we have an update regarding the Dragon Torch. We had that area sealed off, but the Allharkin has given us a troubling report.
Yes. Faint whispers began to reach my ears. At first, I could not identify them, but now the sensations are keen, the stirrings of life.
You don't mean Zoshia?
Unfortunately, we've discovered multiple budding cocoons on site. We removed many of the small ones, but it seems to have had no effect on the majority.
And this is where you say, let's stop the Dragon Torch. So let me remind you. You can't do that. It's an unstudied biological energy source. There's no replacement.
Yes, I'm aware. I had no intention of suggesting that under the circumstances.
Good. Wait, really?
All right. Then why don't you let us check it out?
Yes. Would you be willing to put your faith in us again?
Of course. No one knows what we're up against better than your unit.
As for me, I have merely come to relay what I had heard.
I'll make my own preparations and stand by for your SOS flare. Be careful, Avis unit.
Believe it? I thought we were done with Zoshia. We can't go in underprepared.
Right. I'll come find you once I'm ready to go.
I'll
Is
be
it
here.
because I'm... Is it because I'm in a conversation? My God. I'm not allowed to eat in their land, I guess. I can eat in here. I guess it's rude to eat on this mountain. Whatever I got. Fish, egg, and honey. What's your exclamation point about? Can she? Oh, she's offering me food. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't have food with her already. That would have been nice to do before this big hunt.
Shall we head for the Dragon Torch? Or would you like to check a different quest first?
Let's dragon torch it up.
Okay. I wish...
It's been a little bit. I'm trying to reacquaint myself. But it hasn't been as long as the last time I took a break from Monster Hunter. There's just so much coming out. It doesn't feel like there's a lot coming out, but there's a lot coming out. I was still playing through Shadows. I got like 10 hours. Started something at midnight. I got 4 or 5 hours in that. Trying to finish Haste. Ton of time for that. So she's back.
You did it before. You'll do it again. I believe in you. But be careful.
Oh man, we are right here.
There! That's
Something
our
is
target!
definitely different from before. We should be careful.
Fierce as a cat!
need to attack it before that happens.
Get a load of these claws! Do your thing, Plunderer!
How'd you come out? Am I tripping? Ow. Help.
Leave this to me! Shield inbound!
Really bad. I still took a ton of damage. Like, yo.
Leave this to me!
I remember this from some Gia fight. Jeez. Oh, Subway friends, I'm not sure who you are. So I'm gonna do Subway. Yeah, that would have been thanks to last week. A lot of subs got gifted, so if you don't know who I am, welcome. Check out the bio. You can check out my Blue Sky or Twitter. You get some info, or I could just tell you, but I'm in the middle of a fight. like he's doing a lot. He just Oh, Marty. That was a raid. That's what that was. That sound is giving me trouble. What's up, Marty Raiders? That's what y'all go back. Version or high rank. This is the end of the story. Not the second story. So, or is it the same thing? Because they only just added new fight. I hadn't finished the second story. Just that. Where did that go? Like, it just disappeared.
This had to put a dent in it.
Oh, I think I shot it. Face me. Did he do that to himself? What the hell was that about? Thing on the side coming do something. Oh, I'm so dead. I don't know what to do there. Good God. Shoot.
The size of those flames, it's using the will crystals to spread the fire. You might mitigate the threat if you destroy the crystals before it can ignite them.
Destroy the crystals. Okay. Can I change? need a different secondary to get all up in there. How strong is my greatsword? I don't remember. Why is this showing me? I got an Ardian one. Okay. Alright, back into the fray. You don't lose your buffs anymore, it seems. Oh, what the? Like when you get carded, like stuff like Demon Dragon. Raining fireballs. How am I missing? I'm so close. Once with this goddamn sword. Oh. Help. Something else. No. God damn. That's cool. That's not what I want to do. Sure. what I'm doing.
There! It's spilling energy! Now's my chance!
Get on the bird. Get on the bird. Sleeping? You here? This fight with Chia. Whether I die or he dies. We'll make the swap. Probably call it chicken. It's chicken pie. Just all the way out of the stuff. kids in. Stop flying circles. Oh my god, this is an attack. You guys are too quiet. Alright. I think we have one more shot at this. No, thank you. Like, do I have... No, I don't. Let me restock my stuff, I think. Transfer items. Boom, okay. Alright, I was out of stuff. We should be good now. So she is going down. What's the name? So she
You're not taking me down.
like, I just got back. I just got back. That's what I'm saying. But he just went to just. Oh God. Okay. What?
Should have known it would be a challenge. Prepare. Keep a clear
I don't know if
head
I agree.
and try again.
What are you doing? Alright. Zoshia had kicked our ass. So I'll have to, as most Monster Hunters do, I have to return once I'm stronger. Like, I jumped in there after pretty much a hiatus of several weeks. This hairstyle? Yeah, this is supposed to be my Adventures 9 character. So of course he's an archer. But yeah, we're gonna make a swap now to blueprints. He doesn't know what it is, but it's the hot new thing in town. Everyone's talking about blueprints. Let me see if I can get you an easier view of the chat. Can I move this down here? against YouTube. Just give me 1 second to do some adjustments. Oof. Oh, you know what? My laptop's probably easier. My Chromebook, I mean. Assuming it's charged. Get Kia Prime view of chat. Let me just save and then we'll. I saved, right? It says save. Oops, again. What is happening? Is Casey about to hate on Owen Wilson again? About to? I never stopped.
Why don't you like Owen Wilson?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
That's very interesting.
I had the same feeling about R. Kelly, and so you all see how that turned out. Never liked R. Kelly. Also, I have a similar feeling about Steve Harvey. Who else? I don't know beef with Jason Derulo. Yeah, you don't like Jason Derulo for some reason.
I also don't like somebody, but I do like to say it out loud because people don't know.
It's a real person?
Mm-hmm. Not a real person,
Like a celebrity. Oh.
But everybody loves this, so it's always like...
So you just sound like a hater?
Yeah, it's okay. It's like...
Oh my god. What is my password for that? I keep forgetting what my password for this thing is. Have caps lock on or something?
Why did you put so many attempts? I should have looked you up like 3 attempts.
But what good would that have done? Like, it's my laptop. I've forgotten the password. If I was locked out, then it's like the thing is useless. I'd be mad at it.
No, I'm just saying, like, what if someone was trying to break into your laptop?
Then have at it. If they can try that many times and guess it. You see how long I was typing for the password?
Like, my bank
They've earned
would
it
have-
at that point.
My bank would have kicked me out.
Yeah, it's not a bank. It's just logging into a computer. Some things don't need to be as secure as they make them out to be. That's my philosophy. Some things can stand to be a little less secure. All right, guys. Ugh. Okay. I'm not even logged in on this device, jeez. Leave poor Johnny Depp alone. I don't think I have an issue with Johnny Depp either. I just don't care about Johnny Depp. That's the thing. I don't have a strong opinion about him one way or the other. Like, he's okay in the stuff I've seen him in. And not okay in the things I've seen him in that he's not okay in. But yeah, we're gonna start this game, Blueprints, Kia.
Okay.
It's taken the video game world by storm because it's kind of a new puzzle game that does the thing that, if you remember when I played through Outer Wilds, I was like so obsessed with. No, you don't.
The puzzle thing in Outer Wilds?
Do you remember what Outer Wilds is at all?
I remember the music.
Remember the music? Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember what the goal of that was.
I mean, the goal itself isn't important. It's, how do I describe this? It's a game where the progression happens in your head. Like you gain knowledge about the world, and that unlocks more things that you can do in the world because now you know more versus you getting like a new ability. Like rather than, oh, I can jump twice so I can get on top of this hill, it's like now I know how something functions and I can use that to manipulate the world. It's called, the colloquial term is called a Metroid Brainia. And you sound so uninterested. I don't know if
I have a headache, sorry. I should have taken painkillers. I have a headache.
You can still take painkillers. Like
Okay.
we're just about to start, but like you
I'm
really,
not gonna have to use my brain.
you're gonna have to use your brain.
So,
It sounds
okay, let
like.
me take
Yeah,
painkillers.
you really liked Return of the Obra Dinn, which was like a big mystery thing, right? So
Let me just grab.
sure, Kia will be back. Let me pull up chat here. I've been trying to do it for like an hour now.
For lunch, I gave Kizzy a mix of dry and wet food
For lunch.
for her meal today. I mixed it up and everything.
You're proud of that?
Yeah. I give her a little like surf and tooth.
Okay, you can see this now, right? This is visible to you?
Yes.
Comfortably visible.
What do you think about Travis Scott?
I think he's uninteresting as a musician.
What do you think about? Ow!
What? I did
I
that?
touched my. Sorry, the swollen arm.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, are we in frame properly? Let me move over some. You can like do some adjust. You're like in the corner here in the camera. There you go. Can you guys hear Kia okay?
Just toss Kia in the deep and she'll find out.
You know what?
In the deep end.
Yeah, I've never touched this at all either. I've just heard great things about it left and right. So we're just gonna get started then.
Wonderful.
Oh, let me change the game name on here.
Rolling in the tea. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit that note and I didn't. Okay. Hi, chat. Can I type to the chat?
Yeah, I can spell it.
Hello.
You know you can speak words too, though.
I know.
Like they can hear everything you say. Also, surprisingly and impressively, this was made mostly by solo developer. Man, Nick interviewed recently on our exclusive video on our Patreon. So you know. sign up for
I,
that.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Codicils?
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P.
Let's
Jones,
bring it back.
son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near
Need
Mount
a
Holly.
smidge more volume.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. in
Yeah, I
witness
guess
whereof
yeah,
I have
guess
hereunto set
he
my
said he's
hand
giving him the
this
mansion.
18th day of March, 1993. Herbert
The man
S.
in the video game
Sinclair.
Wait, they're louder than us now?
When I first said it, I said that we need more volume because the man.
Oh, I
John
thought they
he
wanted
said
the game.
Casey and Kia need more volume.
I didn't hear that. All right, I can lower this some. Is this better? Let us know.
Okay, can you hear us now?
All right. 50 feet.
Okay. Okay, we got our bearings. Oh, woo! I got dizzy. I think I took also.
How much painkillers did you take?
I just took 2. Wow, that was okay.
Open only in the event of my death.
Okay, so let's open it because he's dead.
Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight.
That's rude as though.
I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day.
That seems like a disadvantage.
One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair.
Sherbert.
Okay.
Open, and that's the plans. We need that. So let's take
Bloop.
it.
The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger.
Okay. Antechamber? What is that?
An antechamber, I believe, is a room that leads to other rooms.
Ah. How do you know that?
I don't know how I know that.
Okay.
From its root meaning, the room before. All signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Okay, just tell me.
Alright, I guess we can go through one of these doors. Go northwest.
We're in a square. I don't know what north is.
North is in front of you.
Yeah, I'm assuming that, but no. So, where do you want me to go? Straight?
Straight.
Select a room to draft. So yeah, okay, so we actually pick the room that shows up on the opposite side.
Whenever you
the
enter
door.
this room, you gain two feet. If it's a closet, you gain 2 items, and a hallway. Okay, so I guess let's just do a closet. Let's get some items, I guess.
Sure, why not? Closet gives you a key. You said 2 items, right?
Yeah.
Where's the other item?
How did you know you could pick up the key?
Because the little hand?
Put the hand on the shoes.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
did.
oh, sorry.
Pair of running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds.
Nice.
Occasionally.
All right, let's skedaddle.
All right. Is this a thing I can look at? It is. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 feet. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, so that's our currency. And you see, we went down 2 because we walked in and out of that room.
Oh, and then if you build a bedroom, you gain 2 feet. So
Yeah, while walking
build
through,
a
I guess.
bedroom. Oh, they
Oh,
don't give you the
we have
option
different options.
anymore.
So we can make a spare room, a nook, which also gives you a key, or a hallway.
What do you think? You pick now. I picked the last time.
Let's just rack up on keys, I guess. I'm curious about hitting a locked door at some point.
I like a nook. Keep that in mind for our future house. Like a little room that you can just kind of chill in.
A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. So the game itself is suggesting we might want to take notes, but we'll save that for later.
Look,
I think
one of these books you can take. Oh, never mind. It looks suspiciously gold. Suspiciously gold. Okay, I guess we leave the room.
I don't think it matters that we search every room because we're building the rooms. You know what I mean?
So if we want to go through
Yeah,
there.
and it costs us steps to like go back. So we need to, I guess, get as far as we can. So yeah, we're down a couple steps. We can do a. Oh wait, the storeroom is giving us a lot of things.
A diamond.
A key, a diamond, coins. But this is also going to burn steps. It looks like because it doesn't look like there's a way out of here.
So a hallway then. But then maybe we should gain as many steps as we can when we get the opportunity to.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So going in here will give us. Yeah, +2. So we went down 1 and then go up 2.
Yeah. Can you open that? Okay. I don't know. This game moving too fast for me. Like my head hurts.
Maybe because the screen is so big.
Yeah. Okay, so that's.
Wait a second. Is that not a door?
What's that box on the table behind you? No.
Box.
No. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Greetings from Reddington. Nothing.
It's an old messenger.
I thought this was a door. It's not. Why isn't this a door?
Maybe it will become a door later on as we unlock things. Okay.
So we kind of wasted. We wasted the step. Like both steps are gone now. So now we have no choice but to go through the store.
And hopefully it's a hallway. Corridors is always left unlocked. Okay.
Okay. A den.
Let's do a hallway. It looks like we have opportunities to have 2 more doors.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice little hallway. Little bench.
Spare room. Parlor has a puzzle piece in it. Intriguing.
Piqued my interest. Suspicious.
Ooh, what's that?
Wind up key.
Component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society. We were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Mr. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within the other 2 are always empty. Here they are.
One box has a true statement, one has false, and the other.
And 2 are empty, 1 has something in it.
The gems are in this box, so that could be false. The gems are not in this box, that could be false too. The gems are not in the white box.
Huh. So
What
one
did
is
the people,
always.
what did the people say?
We can look at it again.
There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements, at least one box which displays only false statements, and only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. Okay, got it.
So
At least one of these boxes
it's telling the
is
truth,
the truth,
and
but at
one
least
is lying.
one is lying. So two could be true and one is lying, or two could be lying and one is true.
My question is, they didn't mention anything about the third box. So, yeah, could the third box be lying or
That's what
true?
they're saying. Two of the three could be true, or two of the three could be lying. Does that make sense? Because it says at least one.
Gotcha.
So
But,
one.
but how does that help us suss
It
this out?
doesn't. It doesn't. So the gems are not in the white box. If that box is true, that means the gem is in that blue one or the black one. And this white box says the gems are not in this box.
And this one says
The gems are not
Yeah,
in
so
the white
they're
box.
both
So
saying the
they're
same
both
thing.
saying the same thing.
this one
So
says the gems are
they
not
could be both either true
or lying.
or lying.
Because this one is saying that they're in this box. So okay, if these two are both doing the same thing,
And this
then
one,
this one.
the gems are in this box.
So that would okay. So with that knowledge, let's say okay, let's ignore that these two are saying the same thing. Let's say this one is telling the truth.
And the gems are in that box.
Yeah. Then this one would be telling the truth by saying they're not in this box, and then this one would be telling the truth as well that it's not in this box if this one is true.
So that doesn't make sense because that means they're all true, but one of them has to be false.
Right. Right.
One of these boxes has to be lying.
So we've ruled out that all three of these statements are true. Right. So if we assume that this box is lying, that this box is false, there is no gem in this box, then this one could be lying.
Here's the thing.
Right.
Let's take a step back. Like from the boxes. I don't mean like, I just want to see them.
Uh-huh.
I think this is where we need a Juno. Okay, never mind. Okay. The black box says the gems are in that box.
Mm-hmm.
The white box says the gems
Are
are
not
not in the box.
In its box, yeah.
Right. And this one says that there are no gems in the white box, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If the black box is true, if it's the truth, then the gem is in that box, which means
Mm-hmm.
that these two are also true, which cannot be true.
Yeah.
So that we know
So
that the gem is not in the black box.
right, because if the black box were true, then all of
And-
them would be true.
and we need something to
that-
be false.
Yeah, so that can't be possible.
Right. So let's address the white box. The white box says the gem is not in that box. Right? If that's true, that means the gem is in the blue box because it's not in the white box.
And it's
which
not in the
means
black
that's
box.
false.
Yeah, so this is the liar.
So that's the lie.
This is the
That's
truth.
the truth. And that's
and
the
this
truth.
is whatever.
That's also a truth.
I mean, it's true, but we don't need to listen to it. Well, no, yeah, it's also true.
Yeah. What? So the gems are in the blue box.
So is there an opposite version of all three being true? Like, is there a scenario where all three of these would be lying?
No, because
No?
the paper said, and we can go back and read it. The paper said at least one of these things is false. It's always false. Go back to the paper. Let's just read it one more time.
Yeah, because we logic that believing the black box makes all three statements true.
Sorry. Was that first letter important to this?
It just explains the thing. It explains why this is a thing, and then just gives you
Okay.
the rules.
Right. So there will always be at least one box that displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one of these boxes is always going to be wrong. One of them will always be right. So we know for a fact the black box is wrong, the white box is right, which like meets
Well,
the permeation, like the thing.
both of these,
Right. Yes, both of these are right.
if this is false, then both of these are right.
Yes, and that's what we want. So if we do another scenario, this is called like permutations in math. Remember that? I used to love that shit. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. So the blue box, the gems are not in the white box. If the gems are in that blue box, that's
Wait. Sorry. Go ahead.
like let's just put the gems anyway. Like we don't have to go to the boxes. Let's just say the gems are in the white box right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the gems are in the white box, this statement, the gems are not in the white box, that's a false statement. So we satisfy that statement. The gems are not in this box.
That's
a
That would
false
also be a
statement.
false
That's
statement.
also a false statement. The gems are in that box. That's a false statement. So that's again, the
So
gems cannot
all-
be in the white box
right.
because that makes all of them false. The
If
gems
the
cannot be in
gems-
the black box because that makes all of them true. So the gems have to be in the blue box.
Wait, hold on. You said that fast. How does the gems are not in this box make all three false? Because this says if they're
No,
not
because
in this box,
I put the gems. I'm just telling you. Let's put the
if the
gems in the white
are
box.
in the white box,
Yes, if they
So
are
this
in
is
the white
lying.
box, that's a
That's
false
lying.
statement. That's a false statement.
and
That's
this is
a
lying.
false
Okay,
statement.
gotcha. So that's what I was asking. It's like,
Yeah.
how do we do the opposite that we did with true to make them all
Yes.
false?
Yeah, so we just did it. So the gems have to be in the blue box because then that statement is true.
Mm-hmm.
This statement is true, and this statement is false.
Right, and that's
And we satisfy all of the scenarios. So they're in the blue box.
a fun story. I would have picked blue, regardless. Just off of vibes.
Science and vibes. That's why we mesh so well.
We did it.
Excellent. That was so fun.
Key is already enjoying herself. All right, let's get out of here.
Yay. Okay.
Ooh, guest room gives you 10 steps.
Ooh.
And we have a hallway to go back to, so I think that might
Gem
be worth it.
requirements for the courtyard, but that courtyard looks like it gives us multiple rooms, like multiple
Yeah, like at least
areas. Yeah.
two places to exit to.
So
But
we're
do
trying
you-
to do a guest. I feel like we should do a guest room. That seems like a bonus round thing.
Yeah, I wanna take the steps. I think you made a
Yeah.
good point saying we should take steps any chance we get, because we wasted the other chance we got somehow because those areas didn't actually end up having rooms, and this also doesn't seem to have a room in it. Why is the picture lying to me?
I don't ever see a room in the picture. I'm
Really?
sorry. Yeah.
Like I'm seeing like exits on the thing. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Okay, so you're saying there's a weird
billiard room.
billiards
word
game and dart game. I don't know why I thought there were exits to the guest room.
I don't ever see exits. Wait, that's it. Oh, that's just towels. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, could you touch the towels?
Can I touch them?
Okay, never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, well, we have steps. We have more steps than we started with.
Yes.
So we're good. All right, so what I'm looking at are these openings. Right?
Where do you see the opening? Yeah. But that's the opening we walked through.
Sure. But then I was seeing this on either side of the...
Bedroom?
Yeah.
I never saw that in the bedroom.
Okay.
I only saw like this. Like there's nothing here. Like it's very obvious that it's like some of the rooms have doors. I don't know why. don't know what you saw.
So this one says the bunk room.
So
This room counts as
there's
two
no
bedrooms.
doors in there.
Yeah, there's no rooms
No
in the
other
bunk
doors.
room.
Yeah, okay.
But if it counts as two bedrooms, one bedroom gave us 2 steps, 2 bedrooms give us 4 steps.
Well,
so just keep that in
no.
mind.
Yes. No. Yes, you're right. We lose 4 steps.
We would gain 4 steps.
Normally, it says the gain when we gain a room.
It said that when we built the bedroom the first time. So now that it says this room counts as 2 bedrooms,
Okay.
I think it's stacking on knowledge
Okay.
that we would have already known.
Got it.
And I'm curious if the next time we see this, if it'll even say this. Like it might be telling us
Yeah.
the first time, and then we have to remember it.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
None of these have exits other than the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I think we have to do a kitchen.
And we have a gem to use, so. Oh, look at the outside from here. I like the glass. It's a nice little house. You know what I mean?
Nice little infinite house.
Oh, there's a pet.
I wonder if we can find the the animal who's here. Oh, you can eat?
Oh, damn. Oh, you gave. I thought we lost 15 steps to eat. I was like, that's expensive.
Do I have to pay for this? This says 2, 8, and 8.
And add morning room to today's draft pool.
Oh, this will give us a new room, I guess.
But then it's gonna cost us steps. Or are we eating? Are we gaining
It says
steps?
plus.
Right, so we're gaining steps.
Yeah, that's what I would
Okay,
assume.
cool. That's why a
Let's-
kitchen is important. That's why you need a gem. Oh, you don't have any money.
Right. So, okay.
Damn, it's the monies. You need 8 monies.
Yeah, we don't have.
You have 0 monies.
We had like 2 at some point, right?
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
Yeah, where'd it go? I tried to buy the thing. It took it, but I didn't have enough.
Damn.
So like, why?
I your own kitchen.
Oh,
with your-
again. So this did. Is it because? Oh, okay. Hold on. Can I look at like the thing I've built? Oh yeah, trigger. Okay, I think I know what happened.
You're building.
Yeah, like
rooms.
we built. Okay, so we need to reach the antechamber. I wasn't paying attention to this. I was just going through rooms. But we built a path that is blocked on the other side.
Yeah.
So that's why, and I'm assuming, yeah, we made that closet, then we walked in the nook and then up the side, and then that was blocked because the closet was on the other side.
That don't make no sense. No. How are we building this shit right now?
I mean, we were just experimenting, to be
Okay.
honest. Yeah, I forgot to like even check this blueprint thing, but that's something we clearly need to keep in mind.
All
We
right.
can't box ourselves
So
into
we
a corner.
also have to like make sense of what we're building where.
Right.
Okay.
So that's part of the puzzle as well. So we are done for the day, it seems like. Unless you can see, no.
Do we literally kind of leave?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, no, we can
No.
look. Go back.
Mm-hmm.
If we. Huh. Okay. Damn. Yep. Lost that shit. We can't build anywhere else. Like there's no other room where we can exit and build another room.
Right.
Womp womp womp. And you're right, there were 2 doors in the bedroom. Look at the left bedroom. The top
left
left,
bedroom.
there are 2 doors.
Yeah, and that was that's why we built that one in the first place, and then we ran into the closet.
Okay, sorry.
This one, the guest bedroom, I think my brain was looking at that
Oh.
because we were entering.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Oh no, okay, it was facing like this because we were entering from the parlor when we were building it.
Okay.
So it's turned now, but yeah, there weren't things there. I guess maybe this corner was making me think that was a exit.
Yeah.
But all right, time to go.
Can we not go back to the beginning? There was a door we didn't. Oh no, we did all the doors. Let's go outside. Let's just see what outside has. They said you cannot leave the property. I'm just
They said I can't leave.
Remember the rules?
I don't
Oh,
remember
you cannot
saying.
bring anything.
Yeah,
off
I
the
don't remember them saying I
property.
couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they said I couldn't spend the night. So it was like, where can I go? How do I restart the day then?
At
I
the
don't
end of
know.
maybe just call it a day.
Oh, okay, it's right there. call it a day. Tomorrow you will awaken to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Okay, so we lose all our stuff too.
Should we? Is there any way that we can use anything? No, right?
No, yeah,
can't
we used the
open any
gem to make a
keys.
certain room. We don't have enough money,
Yeah.
and there's nothing locked that we could use the keys on. So that's okay. That's outside the house. Someone is blasting music.
Yeah, I was like.
Yeah, I'm like, where is that coming from? All right, we'll call it.
Ooh. Humble bungalow.
Oh, that's nice. Save and continue.
So, what are your first impressions? I like it.
Key is already hooked.
Just off of that little gem game, and the fact that we need to like make sense of how you're building. I think.
Yeah, it's a very clever puzzle, and
like
there are puzzles
puzzles.
within the puzzles.
Yeah. Good choice.
All right, so we back.
You did good.
It's the same letter, right? Yeah. Yeah.
You did. We got it.
All
Okay.
right, so boom. Entrance hall.
So let's go. Let's go up.
You want to go up
I'll
first?
build a hallway. Not a nook for sure.
They're not giving us a hallway though.
Spare room.
Spare room. So this takes us straight
Yes.
through. Looks like.
Okay.
Real empty in here.
We got some tape, some paints, some ladders. Okay, cool. All right. A den.
So to confirm, the den only has an exit on the
Oh,
west
no.
side.
I thought that was an exit. You're right.
See, yeah, that's how be getting me.
deceiving. No.
Like, is that an exit? Oh yeah. Okay, so cool. I could pull up the thing while looking at these things, and it shows you.
So why does it look like that? Like, what are these?
Yeah, it looks like something's in the way
like
of it.
boxes. All right, let's do it, I guess.
So you want to do den?
Yeah, because if worst case scenario, we can go back and build outside, you know? Okay, so the doors are just closed, I guess. Which is, I mean it looked
they
normal.
should be. Oh, what's that?
Gem.
Oh, cool.
It did see a gem on it.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Nice. Anything else in here?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like, other than like notes and stuff, it doesn't seem like we'll come across something.
We have to look. I wonder if the billiards thing is still true now. You know what I mean? If it's like the notes we've read before, if it's still consistent.
I mean, yeah, the notes
Like
themselves.
like if we come across boxes, we will understand what to do, right?
Yeah, the notes themselves seem like they reference the fact that like, yeah, the rooms change around, but like when you find this room, then
Yeah.
this is what's there.
All right.
So you want to keep going straight? See,
Might
yeah,
as
see how
well.
we can, if we can just beeline into the antechamber.
Mine as well.
All right, so we can't go straight anymore. Oh, we can access a breaker box in the utility closet. Don't know what that's for yet, though. Storeroom gives us
a lot of stuff.
some
and
stuff.
then the pantry gives us coins.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, your choice.
Let's make a storeroom here because we don't have the option to go straight anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll stop that, and then maybe we'll get an option to go back in that direction using the other room.
Or wait, or
Mm-hmm.
that allows us to keep going. We're so far along.
Mm-hmm.
A pantry can give us like a pivot to just keep going straight.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Let me get some money.
An apple. Nice.
Ah, free steps.
Nice.
Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Do 5 apples, bananas, and oranges equal 50?
No, that's
No.
15. What do you mean?
It says 50 steps should be more than enough. So I think an even spread would be ideal. And then he says 5 of each of these things. So I think the amount of steps these things give you would equal 50. And we just ate an apple, which is 2.
So 5 apples would be 10.
Max. But then to get to 50,
that means
bananas and oranges.
40, like,
yeah, split between them.
40 steps left. I mean, if we're going to assume that they're equal, that's 20.
Probably not. Because otherwise, why are they different?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Probably not super important, but
Yeah.
just interesting. Can't go up ladders.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, we're taking a little turn here. Let's see where this spits us out. We can get back and go in the right direction using the nook. And bedroom would just lock us in, so we gotta do nook. Right?
Yes.
We gain a key. You saw this already, right? Yeah,
Yes.
where this just tells us to take notes. So again, we can't go up.
But we can go to the right and get back.
Yeah. Gem required. We do have 1 gem. It says items for sale. Alright, burn the gem.
I wonder if we complete the task of bringing back the things. Why would you build a commissary in your house?
It's a mansion. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as their attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password is scratched out. Huh. They're saying you can clock in and out in 2 places, security and laboratory. So if we find those rooms, can we clock in and out and get paid?
I doubt it, because we're not staff.
But why are they telling us this?
They're not. I don't know.
And it also says what? Without trees. I don't know what that means. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Why? We're on
What
day
is this?
2.
Okay. Good to know.
Huh.
You
We
can't
don't have
buy
enough
fruits.
for nothing.
They have no fruits. They have like only 4 things on sale today. Whackity whack. Do you think we need any of these things?
I mean,
A salt shaker, a
maybe
shaving mask.
at some point.
Alright.
Maybe these are things that we'll figure out a use for.
Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only. All items 50% off on day 20 and 21. Okay.
Interesting. Like only on those days? Store will be closed from 12 to 16. So if we do find this place within those days, it would be closed. It would be a waste, maybe. Is this an elevator? What? Security door is locked by electronic key card.
Oh damn, that's the only way you can leave.
Does the commissary just lead to security? Like, is that
I mean, that doesn't make sense.
every time?
I think you just need a key card to leave the commissary, and we don't have one. So we need
We
to
sure don't.
backtrack.
Um,
Damn, we need to go back to the den.
so you want to just go back to the den?
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3 steps we gotta burn to get back there. Yeah, we don't have any other option. So we gotta keep that in mind, I guess.
Yeah, now we're in the den.
So
Whenever you enter a bedroom, you gain 2 steps. The chapel,
you lose money.
because you have to give to the Lord. And then security, view inventory of all items currently in the house. Ooh. We can't do that because we don't have any gems. So the option is either a chapel.
Neither one of these options move us in the direction we want to go, though.
Yeah, so we do. The chapel does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I'm looking at these doors. If you build a chapel,
But we always enter from the bottom. So if we build it off the den, we enter from the bottom, and then those 2 doors go like this. So the top one will be blocked by the nook.
so then that means we need to go back to the entrance hall and start from there.
Yeah. Oh, once you have drawn floor plans, you must. Oh no, we can't back out.
So let me see the bedroom option. The chapel and the bedroom give us the same layout.
Yeah.
Let me see the chapel again. Yeah. We might as well do the bedroom.
Yeah, because it'll give us steps, and we have to head back anyway. Sleep. Ooh, and there's money in here random. Okay, so you can just get random items sometimes.
Good to know. We already did that.
Yeah, I saw that postcard.
All right. No.
Yeah, can't do a closet. Corridor would take us back, and that's an easy way to get to the opposite side of the entrance hall too, if we are able to build a connector there. Like
Yeah.
hope would be that we can exit on 2 sides.
Yeah.
And the lavatory would also lock us in, so kind of don't have a choice.
Yeah. Let's go. Look, you're missing things on the right. What's that? Okay, never mind. Thought we could get that candlestick. I don't know. Just grab anything. A hat?
Even his hat.
No.
Nah.
Okay. Hey.
Ugh, they're playing us.
Paula, nice. Paula's a good one.
Yeah, but we can't get to the other side, which is what I was hoping, that we'd get the option to go back through, but nope. So we can only go back there, and we're as far from the antechamber as we started from the beginning.
But at least this Paula gives us a turn left option.
Oh,
Hey.
right. Your favorite game. I wonder if the rules are a little different now. There will always be at least one box which displays true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays false statements. Only one box has a prize within the other 2 are always empty. Okay. Same rules. I'm assuming the messages will be different.
The gems are in the true box. There is only one box in this room.
So that is obviously a lie.
There are 4 boxes in this room.
What?
Ah, okay. Let me think. Give me a second.
Both of these
No, wait.
are telling fibs.
So then it's the black box. Why you turn around?
Because
You think
What
there
if-
are other boxes?
yeah,
in
what
this
if there
room?
is another box? I just want to make sure.
That makes sense. I think you covered that there's some boxes.
Alright, so why are you so sure it's the black box?
Okay, because the gems are in the true box. If the
So
gems
that
are
would
in
be
the black,
the only box
Wait,
not lying.
but I trying to talk. Why you
I'm
talking
sorry.
over me? if the gems are in the black box, then because the true box is like negligible. That don't make any sense. Like none of these boxes are visibly a true box. So if the gems are in the black box, this makes this true, which makes these 2 false. But these 2 cannot be false because obviously they're true. So the gems are not in the black box.
Please, can you like help me follow along?
Okay.
I didn't catch that at all.
Remember the rules. One of these has to be true.
One's
One
true.
of them has to be
One is
at
lying.
least has to be at least one has to be true, at least one has to be false. So one of these are true. Or two of these are true. Or one of these is false or two are false. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the rules. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we're not reading the boxes yet. Let's just put the gems in a box. Pick a box to put the gems in.
I'll put the gems in the blue box.
Right. Okay, so the gems are in the blue box. If the gems are in the blue box, that means, okay, there are 4 boxes in this room. That statement
Is false.
is false. That's a false statement. So that's a false box, right?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to follow too because it's confusing. Which means, so let's go to the next box. There is only one box in this room.
Also
That's
false.
also a false box, right? The gems are in the true box.
So
If that is also false
if they're in here,
because if they're in here,
then
because
that's
that's not a
impossible.
true box. So the gems cannot be in the blue box.
yeah.
So if they're in the white box, there is only one box in this room.
That's false.
That's a false statement. There's only whatever. That's a false statement. The box is in. The gems are in the true box.
So
That's
again,
a false statement. They're all false.
Yeah.
If the gems are in the black box, the gems are in the true box. Okay, sure, that's true, right?
Yeah.
That could be true because there's nothing wrong with the box. That's false.
And that's false.
That's false.
And that's possible.
That's possible. So
they're
I
in
think they're in the black box.
Yeah, because that's what would make it the true box, is because it's telling the truth already.
I hope so. Hey. Okay.
We did it. All right, we still got a ways to go.
Let's see the map. Oh, nope.
No storeroom, no wine cellar. Laboratory would let us go up. Experimental house features, and it does require a gem.
Nice.
Oh wait, there was something we could get in the laboratory.
It says that's what
The
a
clock
security entrance was.
This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I don't know what that's asking me to do. Mount Holly Laboratory. Hold on. Experiment setup, research logs. Let me leave. I think there's a note next to it. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay, that's not. I thought it would tell me something about the computer itself.
Let's walk around first.
This is what your job looks like? Your work desk?
No. Not my desk. The lab, sure. The bench.
Heating and cooling curves.
Water melting point at 0.1 parts ppt to 0.5 ppt. Part petroleum. What is? She's just like test. Okay.
I don't know what this wants us to know, if anything.
Just melting and heating up water and cooling water. Okay.
I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated.
Okay, so let's use the computer, I guess. Research logs.
No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. So you have to do an experiment and then find the lab again.
Log into network. What's that? Oh.
Terminal password, which was crossed out.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do experiment.
In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with the experiment. The next 3 times you open a
choose
lock.
a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Okay.
The next 3 times you open a locked trunk.
Set your dice to 2, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, or whenever you draft a shop room. We haven't even opened a locked trunk yet.
Right.
And we've never spent 2 or more gems drafting a room yet. So I feel like these 2 aren't useful.
But we've also never drafted a shop room.
We haven't gotten the option to draft a shop room.
Yeah.
But will we? And set your dice to 2. What does that
we have
mean?
dice. Like none of this makes any sense to us. I don't know if this is worth doing an experiment now. I don't.
Okay, we don't have to. Let's leave.
Can pause an experiment.
Exit. Doesn't seem applicable. Alright, let's go build another room. West Wing Hall.
Okay, this will let us go up at least. The kitchen will not. And the closet locks us.
Nice. Why is this barricaded up? What's going on here? Alright.
Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any... Okay, so people back in the 80s weren't allowed to draft. So this place has always been like this. Like, people show up and they draft the next room that appears.
Alright, let's go. Down.
Chapel lets us go up.
Mm-hmm.
Kitchen does not. So chapel's the only option, looks like.
What do you lose? That's okay.
Yeah, we got coins.
God will give us back.
Pay our tithes.
God will hear our prayers.
Look at these angels.
Yeah, why are they farmers and cooks and chefs? Like, that's kind of weird. What?
Chimney sweep.
Why are they all workers?
Yeah. That one, like a cleric warrior.
Nothing to
Maid.
pick up on the seats? Let's go through all the seats. Make sure there's no coins left behind. Okay. Does this
No,
not
steal
have
from
music?
a church. It's probably kind of low. I can raise it
It's
some.
belly here. That's nice that they put the sound for the music. The church. I wonder if it's different for each room.
Also, wonder.
Let's keep going. Courtyard. Gem requirement.
Garage. That's our last gem, but
We gotta do it.
it's our only option.
Ain't nothing out here.
Oh, I can touch this.
A
A metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money.
Ah. We could have bought one from the commissary.
A metal detector?
Yeah, those are
Oh.
the things. A shovel was one too.
Okay, so I guess they just have effects on your chances. I'm trying to see if I can look at my inventory. Okay, yeah, it shows up there. Alright. So we're heading up. This door's locked. Whew. Does it say that? How would I have known? Is it like a chance that things can be locked?
Yeah.
So luckily we have a key.
Aww.
Oh, this
This
blocks
locks us
us.
in. We might as well do the guest bedroom and get 10 steps because we're gonna have to go right back around.
Yeah, our last option is going back to the entrance hall, right?
Literally, this is our last option. Like, going.
No, if we get back to the entrance hall, we can start again. If you go straight down and
Well,
then
show me the map after you build this.
after I build it?
Can you show me the map before?
No, I can't.
Exactly.
I mean, but we're looking at the map.
No. Well, so that's what I'm showing you. Why we have to go all the way back here? Look. This, this, oh, this is blocked. Okay. I thought we could come here and then go up here, here, here.
But that's locked. That's the security door. That's where we first were, remember?
Yeah, that's true. But, so you're saying build here?
Yeah, we would have to get back to the entrance hall.
Okay, so that's why I said show me the map because it didn't look like you could build here. This view didn't look like there was an available space to put anything. But then the map had the actual blue lines. That's what I was saying. Alright, build the bedroom. Let's get some keys and coins.
I'll read that. Ooh, is this a security card?
Yep.
Oh, so now we can get in that room.
Now we can go in that room. Nice.
Yeah, so I guess we really needed those steps. All right, so if you look at the map now.
Yeah, okay, I didn't realize you could build 2 other rooms.
So, how many steps is it going to take us to get back to commissary? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we burned all of them. And then 11 to be back in commissary.
Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4.
We can't get into the bedroom.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just try building again. We can either go to the commissary or go back to the entrance hall. I feel like the commissary makes sense. Just kind of be closer. But
yeah, I mean, I would want to go back there because we have the thing for it, but I guess we don't have to.
yeah, what do you think?
1, 2, 3.
It's less steps to get back to the
6,
entrance hall,
7, 8.
but more reward, I think, to go to the commissary. Because look at how much closer we are to the antechamber.
Yeah, we might just end up
Getting blocked again.
Yeah, so we might as well give that a shot. The 10 steps pretty much allows us to go back there.
Just make sure you go in the right way.
Yeah, so we go straight down until we're in the lab.
Wait, don't go too fast. Now we have the metal detector. We might be able to use it and see things, no?
Wouldn't it be in... I'm assuming it would be in new rooms. Like, it's not a thing you use. It seems like it's a thing that that spawns a chance of...
I thought it would spawn from existing rooms, I guess is what I thought. And that experiment doesn't make sense too, right? It was build us...
It's like build a shop, open trunks,
Okay.
and something else. Alright, so now that we're in the lab... Why can't I look... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong trigger. So we go... back to entrance hall, then up and around. Oh, actually, we gain 2 steps when we cross through the bedroom.
We do. So we don't have the full 10, you're right.
So we'll save some time.
And is that a 2-bed bedroom?
No, it's not a bunk bed. Alright, corridor.
And you sure you don't want to just build from...
Yeah.
I feel like we might get more
Get into.
by building.
Get more?
I don't know. Just more opportunities to get more things.
Like we have the key to a specifically locked door.
Yeah. Wait, a trunk.
Oh, yeah. The trunk is locked. No
That
keys.
was a thing. We could have done the experiment because every time you open a locked trunk, you get.
For 3 locked trunks, it said.
Oh.
Like, that's a lot of locked trunks.
Okay.
And we have no keys. That's.
Let's see what we can buy.
We're even more broke than we were
I
last
know,
time.
but you see, metal detector.
Oh, because we owned it. Oh, we can buy a salt shaker.
Why would we need a salt shaker?
I don't know. We can find out what it does. Do you?
Sure.
You want to buy it?
I guess. Whatever.
Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step.
Oh. Okay.
Because you put some seasoning on.
Can you see the shovel? Like, does it tell you what it does before you buy it? Okay. Okay. I'm sure a sleeping mask gives you extra steps in the bedroom.
The sleeping what?
The sleeping mask gives you extra steps in the bedroom.
Oh, probably.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at the map.
Oh.
All right, so now we use security card. Beep.
Do we lose it after we use it?
I wonder. Okay, so from here.
Not a closet.
Yeah, definitely not a closet. Not a storeroom.
Security.
Security room.
Perfect. Gem required. We can't build it.
Shit.
Shit. We just blocked ourselves. We might as well build a storeroom and gain a gem and a key.
So we can build this room, but not go through it, so we don't lose the step.
Can you?
I think.
I doubt.
Oh, I can't build it. No.
Yeah, you don't have a gem.
So yeah,
You have to block yourself with a storeroom.
But if we build a closet and get a gem, or you
we
storeroom
definitely
get a
get
gem,
a storeroom and
we still can't make the thing we want because we can't get out.
yeah.
So you want to just make this and
build that
get stuff?
storeroom and go back down.
Yeah.
Look, another lock trunk.
And a key.
To open the lock trunk.
Metal detector says stuff is in here, or it caused stuff to be in here. Or why is it blinking? You want to use the key?
Yes, of course. Hey,
got another key.
And more gems. So let's go open the other locked trunk.
Is it still?
No, it was beeping for that.
For that, okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
so
so
go in the right
down through the nook. The pantry gives us money. Or is it just the first time you enter it, it gives us money?
Wait, look for the lock trunk right outside.
It's still locked, I would assume.
But we have a key.
Oh, we do.
Hey.
And another key.
Now we could have built the room, but I digress.
So we go through the pantry. Alright, so you don't get another 4 coins. So we go straight.
Look around.
What?
In the pantry. It didn't show 4 coins the first time we came through here.
Were the four coins just on the table?
No, I'm saying it looks like almost as if there are an additional 4 coins. But I guess not. Okay. That's silly. Why would they put it back on the thing after we got it? Alright, where to now? Straight.
Spare room
entrance hall.
and then entrance hall, yeah.
No more locked trunks. Alright.
Alright, 32 steps. Nothing in the foyer. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room.
Definitely not. We need a hallway.
Yeah, hallway. So that gives us 2 more shots at making our way up.
Okay. Show the map. Observatory, 1 star for each time you've drafted it.
I don't even know what that currency is.
We don't need to worry about that right now.
Yeah, it
Each
also
day
needs
a
gem.
meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Nice.
Do we have a... Oh, says hallway rank 1.
Do I have a what?
So no dinner because we're low ranking. Monies.
Alright. Next room.
I can't go up.
Drawing room. Wait, we have bunk room lesson. We booked this off. Drawing room.
This is our last shot. Someone was in here drawing.
I mean, it is a drawing room.
Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Some items and rooms.
Maybe a star. Maybe that's what that
Yeah,
star
maybe.
was.
Yeah, but also maybe the drawing room is one of those rooms.
That makes sense. Okay.
Anything else of note in here?
That's good to know. That means we won't get stuck.
Yeah, it says on the side redraw.
Yeah. Okay.
So
We have to do security.
yeah, we couldn't do it before, so we can do it now.
Go ahead. Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, so this is the thing we needed to reach eventually.
Is that you?
Yeah. The Blueprints himself.
Blueprints. I get it now.
Yeah.
So when I said blueprints the first time, I was.
It's intentional. Why so ominous?
It's like, did we reach the boss or something?
Like you walking so like no person walks this slow.
It's in slow motion.
No, is it?
Casey, are you joking?
Why is it? He's just walking. Why is it in slow motion?
Do you not see how dramatic this is right now?
So this lets you see a ton of stuff, but this is stuff that we haven't even drafted. Music room. Big old delay. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lies. That's interesting to know. Okay, so that's the start of it. Of like,
We haven't gotten any blue or red memos yet.
no, we did. We were in that commissary room, remember? And like the thing said something about the passwords. Like that was in red. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. That's a lie. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. So this is something we could possibly take notes of.
The staff notice thing, you saying that was blue in the other room? Or it was red in the other room?
Oh yeah, I was remembering this red, but there was a red thing next to it. I don't even remember what it says though.
I don't remember it being red. This is the first time we've seen like colored, like the black notes normally, the instructions.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. just in case this information we want to refer back to.
Okay.
This is just
And
telling
the red
us.
one, too? Take a picture of it?
Well, the memo said that this is a lie. So
Let's remember the lie.
remember the lie. Oh my god, stop. I'm for some peas. Microwaves. Can't do anything. Oh, another computer terminal. View estate inventory. No fruit, no gems, no keys, no coins. Oh, so we've collected everything in here that could be collected so far. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with the electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Can we turn them off? Set security level. The amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting.
Sorry.
Is this... I wonder, would we want a high setting at some point? We've made 1.
So if we put low,
Maybe we
that means
expect...
we'll have 1 to 2 security doors. So do you want 1 to 2 security doors?
I don't know.
What was it set to?
It's set to medium.
Let's just leave it.
Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the estate. So, if the power's off, we can set security doors to unlocked.
So that we can still get through.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Log into network. Still don't have a password. All right.
Anything else?
Can't use the phone.
Let's look at the rooms for a second.
So this
These
is
are
like
rooms that we haven't built yet.
yeah.
We have built.
No, we never built this.
We didn't build, yeah.
We definitely didn't build a room with a piano.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Anything
That's a
of
vault.
interest? We built that room.
It's a winery. Yeah, we have built that, I think.
A wine cellar, not a winery, boo.
No, do la di da. This just is like a hallway. This is us
It's kind of creepy.
darting
That
around.
children's babies room.
Oh yeah,
A museum.
it's like
type of?
a walk-in closet.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Like that looked like
like a
an
jewelry
underwater.
section.
Like
Oh, like a pool.
cistern.
It's a pool.
Oh,
You see the floaties?
oh, but that's so weird.
A cistern. Okay. You know, I've been noticing there are chess pieces all over the place.
Interesting. I haven't noticed that.
Like when we were looking at the one puzzle, there's like a pawn in a glass case, and now at the top of this room is a knight. I'm willing to bet that that's telling us something that we'll understand later.
All right.
So we can go up
There was nothing in the bathroom to collect.
in the what?
Nothing in the back.
Here?
Over here.
No.
And on the other side.
Other side of what?
Turn around. Nothing here.
No, yeah, we were here.
Okay. Cool. Let's move on.
Stuck on the glass. All right, this way is north.
Someone was saying, I wonder if it messed with the room chances if it's high versus low, the security thing.
Yeah, I don't know. This kitchen gets us over there.
That's
These
the only
are all,
option.
yeah, these are all, and this is our last gem.
Oh, we gotta do it.
I choose you. We do
They
got
get
some
more
money though.
steps.
Yeah.
And we have the salt, so we get extra steps.
Yeah. Seasonings.
Bacon and eggs, bitch. Oh, that's the whole. That's all our money.
Like this gives us the most steps, but this adds a morning room to the pool, and I don't know if that's a thing we need or not. Would you rather the steps or the possibility of whatever this room is?
5 extra steps versus a room. A morning room. A morning room. What the hell is a morning
Yeah,
room?
we don't know. Like, I
Is it
guess
like a
this is
sunroom? That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? You go.
we're still early on in our runs. I think at some point it'll be worth it to see what this is and then know how to use it.
A morning room?
Yeah, in my mind. Right now, we're at like 27 steps. We could probably just use, what is it, 16? Because we get the extra one.
Yeah.
I think this is just useful.
Okay.
Put a salt on a pickle sandwich.
All right. There's nothing else in here. We need some milk. All right. nothing
Yeah,
else.
kitchen is kitchening. The conference room. This will get us up. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead.
Hmm.
So this just collects all the.
I know we don't have any gems, but let's see what the observatory would have done. Yeah, it would have locked us out anyway.
Mm.
Conference room it is.
And this is like a new room.
Hmm. So I guess if we had other items to find, they would just be in here.
Yeah. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead.
Okay. Well, we didn't spread anything.
Yeah, I don't know what special room would have spread items.
A spread room.
This is the opposite of look a red memo.
It's a lie.
Safe code 9083.
Take
This-
a picture.
This is lying to us.
So maybe the code is 3809.
This is giving us no useful information in my mind. Okay.
We can't take a notepad to take notes. They want us to take notes and then give us nothing.
You take notes in real life.
Oh, for real? That's what they meant?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would have taken notes then.
You looked around and then said, never mind.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take notes.
Oh no, is this locked?
Well, we have a key.
We do. But it's not locked anyway.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know, I saw the keyhole thing and oh crap, we can't use that. Ugh, we're stuck.
How are we stuck?
Because we need 2 gems to build the passageway.
Oh, shiz. Nice. And we cannot redraw.
No, we
God
can't.
damn
Mm.
Oh, gosh. Okay, well, we're not too far off from the security room to go back and out.
So I guess
Or,
yeah.
no, that's the only option.
Yes, I guess we'll see. We'll make a closet so we can get some items.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh look, die.
Oh, cool.
A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use aha.
Nice.
That lets us roll a new floor plan. So that experiment thing
Would have
said
given
something about
us-
giving us 2 die.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we know what dice do.
So we have to go back down to the security room.
Indeed.
Alright, let's pause here. And go down, I guess.
Oh, but we can't go any more to the right.
Damn. So we're stuck.
I think we're stuck.
We have to end the day. Oh man. We did well though the second time.
Yeah, we got all the way to security, which did something. All right, let's see what else we can.
Let's build an observatory. Oh, we have nothing else to find.
Let's just see what we. Oh my god,
Oh.
a dark room. That looks evil. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. That seems effed up.
We never built a lavatory yet.
We didn't, but that's because it always locked us in. What does this even do?
Seems useless, but I don't know. Let's do the dark room because we cannot use the we can redraw. Roll
Oh,
the
we
die.
can, but yeah, we'll just lose it anyway.
Yeah, we don't lose it. We roll and then see.
I think we'll lose the die. I mean,
Really?
once we use it. I'm assuming.
Let's just try. Oh, you want to do the dark room instead?
Yeah, I kind of want to see what
Yeah,
that
let's
is.
do it. Okay.
Oh my god, this door's already open. Oh, that's because it's connected to something. It's already connected to the dining room. That was scary.
It really wasn't that scary. You can't see shit.
Hence the name. Why the lights go out? Did someone cut the power? You can't see anything.
Alright. Let's not go in there.
So just build
Let's just
down.
yeah.
But yeah, we can't see anything. We can't build this anyway.
That sucks.
Well, it said that would be the case.
I know. Let's just build whatever.
Bleep. We found billiards
Nice.
and darts. All right, what do we do here?
Wait, go to the billiard game.
This.
No, sorry, the dart game. That's a thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is a puzzle. But yeah, clearly I don't know what they want us to do here.
We
What-
should have taken a picture of the instructions about the special darts game thing.
Yeah, he said you don't
Let's look for papers or something. Step back.
look for papers.
Plus, like this is math. Plus minus multiplication addition. Like
I think we're like we have to add up.
something. Yeah.
It's like a
We have to do
calculator.
something with that.
It's like we can't actually play billiards at all.
It's the room.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's the
billiards room,
darts
but it
game.
has darts game in it.
All right, so let's try and figure this out.
What, this game?
Yeah. Is this not a thing to do?
Yeah, I feel like we don't have enough information.
I think we have all the information.
So go for it. What do you
So
what
why
do
are
you
you?
want to
What do you know from the game? How am I supposed to go for it?
do? You know what a dartboard looks like. Boom.
Click each of the numbers. I want to see what happens.
They go in.
No, if it blinks at the 13 only. Okay. Oh,
So you start with 13.
13 does 6 and 9, so that's
Does that add to 13? 69 gives you 13?
no.
No? That gives you
9 and 6. How is 9 and 6 related to 13?
they doing square roots?
No. Oh my god. Okay, it must be an addition, multiplication, whatever. So let me take out my handy dandy notebook. 9, 6, 13. So nine plus 6 is 16, 15. Nine minus 6 is 3. Okay, let's click 1. Let me see if there's a...
Keep going.
Let's press the 6. Okay.
And reset to 13. Yeah, and every other number it seems like starts it at 13.
So 13 is the first number. That does anything different?
So if we do 13 and then click on 9, it again goes back to 13. So I think we have to click on something else.
It's math. Yeah. Okay, so it is a puzzle and it's math. Okay. So 13, 9, and 6. 9 minus 6 is 3, plus 10 is 13. Divide 9 divided by 6 is 3 over 2. That doesn't help. 1 point.
Doing decimals.
1, okay, 5. And then, no, 6. No. Okay. Multiplication. Just 9 times 6.
Speakeasy asking, what's the score to win darts? 301 exactly, right? I have no idea.
What? I never even knew that was a thing.
I
To win darts? I didn't even think you could win darts. Okay. Let's do...
Ooh.
Let's go to 10 now. Okay.
I mean, we could essentially click 13 in every option and then discern from that what that meant, if anything.
I don't know if it's clicking it twice.
No.
Okay, so it just goes back. So click 4 twice, let me see.
Click 4 twice?
Because you clicked 13 twice, it went to 13 and then it went back to 9 and 6.
Yeah, because I undid the first thing.
Okay, you undo it. Okay.
Yeah, so 13 starts this sequence. And then clicking the wrong thing seems to start it over again, where it goes back to 13. So if I click 13 and then click everything else, we did that already too. I want to see if any other number does a different thing, and then that'll tell us a little. It'll give us, yeah, it gives us a new clue.
Okay, so stop. You did 15.
I know.
The second number was 15.
So the question is,
and then it did. Okay, wait.
so do we have to know something about darts? Because now it's not just the green part, like it's giving you like that little yellow part. Like, are these different like point totals? All right, let me look up the point totals with dartboard.
Unless it's like,
Can I get a diagram? Can you see? This looks very confusing.
density.
Is that not?
Why you didn't not about density?
I don't know why it says that. I searched for totals. Oh, okay. So triple ring, double ring, single. Okay. So the number's out here, and then as you get closer to the center, it modifies. So in the big white or black spaces, it's a single, so it counts for just one time.
Okay.
It doubles on the outermost ring, like these sections here,
So
and
if
it
you
triples on the inner ring.
Okay.
And I think bullseye is its own
Double.
double bull. So so is that 100? Oh no, okay. That's 50. So single bull is the outer ring of the middle. That's 25 points, and then inside is 50 points. So 13 lights up here, right? So it just counts as 13. Or at least it starts at 13. When you click on 13, it then goes to 6 and 9. And those were also
singles.
Yeah, singles. So what's 9 and 6? You already added that, right?
15.
Oh, and that's what we clicked on to get the next step. So we do have to do the math based on the rules of darts.
Okay.
So 4.
So 15
doubled.
Give us 18. 15 highlighted, made an 18 single and a 4
And then 4
double.
tripled.
4. That's triple.
Yeah, the inner ring is triple.
4 triple, and 18 single.
Yeah.
So is that? Do I have to multiply by 4?
Yeah,
by
4
3?
times 3 plus 18.
That's 12. 8, 9, 10. That's 30. There's no 30.
There's no 30. Damn.
So maybe it's not. Maybe we just add. Like, don't do the double thing. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's no 22.
Dang, I thought we were onto something.
Damn. I don't know.
But the before this, the logic is sound. Am I reading this wrong? No, this is the triple ring. Yeah, the 18 is single. So that's 12 and 18, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe go to 12?
Go to
I don't know.
12.
I don't know. We have 18. That's blue. Maybe if we look at 9 and 6 were blue, we added those and then went to 15.
What?
When we were on 13,
Uh-huh.
9 and 6 were highlighted blue.
Right.
9 and 6 is equal to 15.
Yeah.
So now we highlighted 15.
Uh-huh.
We got 18 and 4 yellow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
18
And 4 times 3.
that doesn't give us a number that we can go to. If we do 4 times 3 is 12, that's an option. If we click on 18, maybe that's an option. But we cannot add those two and go to a number.
So do you want to try 12, I guess, then? Since that's the only thing we can do.
12 is 30, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I don't
ahead.
know. Nah, see, start it over. 13, get you 6 and 9, and then 15, get you back to here.
Maybe we can.
What is the logic?
Let's see. 4 times 3 is 12 and 18. We added the last time, let's subtract. 18 minus 12 is 6.
6 is here. Again, it starts over.
Okay. 18 minus plus divide. 18 divided by 12.
Oh, the board, right? Let's back out for a second. The board said plus, then minus, times, then division.
Okay, so we added the first time. Subtract 18 minus 12.
Was 6 and it didn't work.
Let me make sure because now I'm second guessing myself. So maybe it's 18 minus 4.
Okay.
Let's say 14.
Yeah, because the note said you didn't need to know the rules of darts. So maybe we're overthinking it with the actually adding up the scores.
I mean, I didn't go that far, so I was trying to support you.
I was trying to figure out what we're doing.
Let's do 14.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's what? What's the next one? Wait, let me capture this. 19 and 15. And then it's hopefully division. What's the next one?
The next one was
Plus,
multiplication.
minus, multiplication, division. Are you sure?
Division was the last one. Yeah.
Okay. But oh
But-
no. Yeah, you're right. Same thing on that side. Cool. So 19 divided by 15. That's not a whole number.
It's multiplied.
I'm so sorry. Multiple. What did you say? 285.
So that's clearly not a number.
285.
But do you divide 285 by something? Like by what?
Wait.
Huh?
But it went to 20.
No, I'm just.
Oh.
I'm just.
You clicked 14, right? And you got that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we're still on the same thing. We didn't progress.
Okay. 19 multiplied by 15 is 285. Do you think we need to click 285? The numbers 2, 8, and then 5?
They're all on here, right? Yeah. So let's try that. 2.
Let's keep going.
8. Nah.
So we want 14.
This gives us
13, 15, 14. And 5. 15. Oh my god, 19 and 15.
What if you divided 15 by 19?
Why would you divide?
So that you get a smaller number. I'm sorry. Never mind. We're on multiply.
Rules are a trap.
I don't know what that means. Well, you're a person who understands math. What are the order of operations? Is
Brackets of is BODMAS. Brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So we already did it wrong.
we're not following it in that
Yeah.
anyway. Okay, so
Actually, that's the British way. What's the American? I learned it different when I went to Temple.
PEMDAS,
Yeah.
parentheses, exponents,
Yeah.
multiply.
Division, addition, subtraction, same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 19 times 15. 19 times 15 is equal to 285. Let's try. We tried 2. It didn't. It canceled it out. 285. Maybe this is too big of a number, and then we need to go back and add it. Like this 2 plus 8 plus 5.
What do we get?
15.
15's on the board.
Might as well just
It's
try
also a
it.
number we tried again.
Yeah, no.
Bam. 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 What do they want from us? What if we divide it instead?
Well, that's like not a whole number. It's 1.2.
There's a 1. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Let me
Why did this
see.
stop working? Is there any other information? Wait, look. Do you think they're giving us a clue at all with the fact that it's written on both sides of the board and that there are darts underneath?
The first one was addition. The second one was subtraction. I don't see a pattern.
So addition worked, and then subtraction worked.
Yeah. 13, 15. Look at the numbers so far. 13, 15, 14. So it's went up by 2, down by 1. Would the next number be 16? Which has nothing to do with like.
The fact that there's one red dart here, it makes me feel like that's
Something
trying to
is
tell us
false.
something.
Yeah, I agree. Like one of these you don't have to do, and it makes sense that it's not the multiplication because the numbers
Right.
don't get that big unless you said that's a triple line, the yellow.
Yeah, the inner ring is a triple line.
If you divide by 15 by 3, that's 5. And then 19 plus 5 is 14.
Why?
Oh my gosh, 24.
Why are we dividing 15?
Because 15 is the answer. So, for example, when it was on 4, you were saying that that would be 4 times 3 to give 12, right? Because it was on the triple line. Or whatever. But we didn't need to have it on the trip. We didn't need to consider that. We just subtracted the 2 numbers and we got 14. So, give me a second.
Yeah, this game doesn't really have like a soundtrack. Like some nice music, I think, would accompany this. Maybe we should just play like lo-fi music the next time we turn this on. Speak to me, darts. Like, why aren't these symbols like, they're not symmetrical? Like they're in the same order coming down, but they're on opposite sides. Like they're mirrored a
Blue
little.
adds, yellow subtracts. Yeah. But then I think I did that right. 19 minus 15. We didn't try that?
19 minus 15?
Yeah. 4?
Blue, you said that?
No, I was reading that.
Blue adds, yellow subtracts?
No doubles or triples. Try 4. Yeah.
Okay.
So then that's a new thing.
Yeah, this is new.
So it's not going to be addition or subtraction. Now it's multiplication. So 5 times 4 is 20.
So the color is saying that you're on a new
The color is
step?
the operation.
Right.
So 5 times 4 is 20.
Riordan, thank you for the 250 bits. So
Yeah, because Riordan said I think blue adds and yellow subtracts.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
So, oh god, my hair looks crazy, yo. This is how I think best.
Would you take your headband off or something?
I did. Okay. 20.
Oh, 20. Boom. All right. So now they're mixing them.
Add, subtract, and now we need the. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Pedmas. Somebody said it in the chat. Okay, so now we have 20. So it is 10
minus 4 times 3
times 3, and it should be 4 times 3 in order. Let's just do it in order.
Yeah, just do it how I guess it's telling us
6 times 3, 18.
And I think that's what's on the board is our order of operations.
Yeah. I'm using a calculator to double check. 18.
All right, so 18. We did it! Double keys. This was a lot. We were already trapped in the house. Like, these keys aren't going to get us anywhere, right?
Nope. Well, we did it. Now we know what to do.
Yeah, we know how
what
the dark
about Baba
works.
Is you? Baba Is You.
Yeah, that is also
I need to
brain-breaking.
figure that. We need to go back to that.
We will.
We need to do that high.
What? We're pretty deep in that. Like, whenever we go back, like, we jump right into the deep end of that game's mechanics. But all right, so yeah, that was worth getting into the billiard room just to learn how it works, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
And so now we can crash out for the day.
Wait.
Ah.
Go back to the room directory. Let's go to the laboratory. We're gonna crash out anyway.
How do we get? Oh, straight across.
I just want to remind myself of the experiments and take pictures.
All right, we can't get in there like that. We have to go back to the entrance up.
Why?
Because it's blocked.
Oh yeah, the entrance. Yeah.
So we have to go straight into the entrance hall, up into the den, through the bedroom corridor, into the parlor, and then back to the laboratory. Ooh, a lot of steps.
I want to take a picture of the experiment. Will it change with the next iteration, you think, the experiments? It should,
Probably.
Right?
Yeah, it's probably random what you can experiment on is my guess. Just in case there's like...
Any trunks.
Yeah. So you want to just look at the computer?
The experiments, yeah. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk.
Yeah, then it would set your dice to 2. So we only opened 2 trunks, I think.
Well, not set your dice to 2. You get to choose what it does. We
can say
that we lose 10 steps or So whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, whenever you draft a shop room. Okay. Got it.
So wait, this
set
says,
your dice to huh?
Sorry, this says permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. That means like forever?
I guess. Yeah, you always got 1 gold.
That's interesting.
Alright. Might as well end the day.
I mean, you want to pick one of these?
Why?
Just cause like it'll.
Okay.
It says it takes effect the next time we do a thing, right?
No, cancel and go back. It says only.
Okay, the research logs will be available the next day after an experiment has been performed.
The paper says. Is it the paper that says something? And that was
this line ass paper. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal, and this is a lot.
That's not true. I remember something saying like the experiment only lasted like the day.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know, I just want to see if there's anything here that now makes sense, but probably not. Or is this important for this, which we haven't turned on yet? The machine requires additional power piped from the boiler room. Because, like, this is a thing that, like...
We could have touched this the whole time?
Yeah, but, like, there's no power, so... It doesn't do anything. Like, it was saying the machine requires...
Is this not a puzzle?
Yes, it's a puzzle. But it's saying right from the beginning it requires additional power from the boiler room, which we never entered the boiler room.
Okay.
So I'm assuming this light would be green or something, or this bar would be up to like here for this to do something.
Okay, go back to the computer one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Experiment setup. That will last until the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so never mind. You can set it up if you want to.
Set it up. I mean, we won't get any effect.
You're the one that said you just want to do it.
Oh, yeah, that's because, I also wanted to see what the research log would say. If it did do a thing. And it doesn't seem like there's a cost, so. Set your dice. Oh, let's do that. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, which is something I think we did do, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Remain active for the rest of the day. Okay.
We have so many steps left.
Did we never redrafted a room, right?
We can do the drawing room. Can we do that after the fact?
Can we
go to the drawing room and redraft?
No, we would need a locked door. Like, we would need the potential to make a room in order to redraft it.
Okay.
Oh, we could just quit, right? Rather than walk back to the outside. Call it a day. Okay, that was only our second time through. I feel like we learned a ton.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, and the ranks are how high you get towards the antechamber. So we got like 5 levels up.
Nice.
Alright, I think we'll try one more run, and then we'll call it a night.
Okay.
See how far we get on this last run, day 3.
Day 3, we out. Let's go. No need for instructions.
Alright, so ready to just go north first?
Yes. Or rather...
It's too late.
Okay.
So, as soon as I press the button.
I was saying we start over the side just in case. Oh, okay.
But look, there's a breaker room. None of these let us go up.
That sucks.
We could get 10 steps from the start. Oh, we could do the puzzle that we know in the billiard room, which would give us some keys. You want to do billiard room?
Yeah.
You just like doing math.
I do. Straight to it.
Plus 1. Okay, so these are the same.
It's already on.
We started at 2? Yeah.
Okay.
So add 2 plus 3 plus 5.
Wait. It started at 2. 8, 2 plus 3 plus 5, 10.
10.
So
13.
13
Minus
minus
6.
6 minus 2. That's 7 minus 2, 5. Let me double check. Yes, 5. So that's
15.
15
Minus 11.
minus 11 times 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4 times 3 is 12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
Right. 3 minus 1 times 8. That's 16.
Yes.
Quick maths.
Hey. Only one key, y'all.
Stingy.
Jeez.
Stingy with the keys. Unlocking the door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Oh, okay. So there are different kinds of keys that do specific things.
Anything in here that we can collect? Do we still have our inventory? We don't, right?
No.
Yeah. Womp womp womp.
Everything has returned. Ooh.
Ooh,
what
more
is this?
keys.
Car keys. What does that do?
And a gold coin for you, lady.
I can't look at the car key.
For your ladder. Why you want to look at it?
To see if it'll tell me what it does. The only car left on the estate should be in the garage.
There's a garage. That makes sense.
Give me that. Yeah.
Nice. Off to a great start, if I do say so myself.
Rather.
Let's go to the south wall.
So pantry will take us up.
Gotta do a pantry.
Milk takes us back. Closet takes us nowhere.
Gotta do a pantry.
Let me get some monies in the pantry.
All the coins is.
Get some steps too.
Nobody got time for that, baby. Let me take a picture of that note. when I would take a picture of everything now. Got it. Keep going. My mother is messaging me.
Okay. So spare room will take us straight up. Corridor is always unlocked and will take us straight up as well. Corridor seems like a good idea. I wonder, like, corridor just seems like a better spare room. I wonder if there's like a proper difference between the two.
Sorry, my mother's texting me. Okay, I'm ready. I like that hallway.
That takes us left and right. Spare room takes us straight. But
Yeah.
this would give us more options.
I think so.
So you want to do hallway?
I think so.
Yeah.
We don't have to circle back too far.
This hallway has like ominous tone.
Look, a note on the right corner.
Yeah. But you hear the rumbling?
I know. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. False.
That's a lie. You're lying to me.
Is there nothing on the other side?
No.
Alrighty, you choose. Dealer's choice.
PBS left. This door is locked.
But we got the keys. Bitch.
Does you want to open a many door room already?
Do we lose the key? Why a key gets stable? Like, that's not how keys work.
I mean, but what if we could use it later?
What I'm saying is, why do we lose the key?
Because it's in your inventory.
That sucks. Why we can't just take it back into our inventory after we open the door? That's so stupid.
You know, in reality, keys usually only open one specific door. Like, it doesn't just keep opening.
That's not true.
So
What do you mean? Use it already? We don't have a choice.
I think we can exit, it says. I don't think we have to use it. Yeah, we don't have to use it now.
Yeah, but then you think there's a better door?
The thing is, this key has an effect where it opens a room with many doors. So I'm saying if we get deeper in and we come across a locked door, it may be useful then to have a key that opens many doors.
What do you mean? Because
Hold on, look. Read the description. Oh no, not. Read the description.
unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors.
Right. So using this key will make a room that has many doors.
So we don't want a room with many doors this early on, is what she's saying.
Right. I'm
Okay,
saying
that
it-
makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm
it
aligned.
could be much more useful later.
Yes.
Especially since we have another option right now. Hopefully this is not locked. Yeah, it's not. Select a room to draft. Okay. And we can go up via the den or the drawing room. In the drawing room,
We can't. We don't have
we
a
don't
gem.
have a gem. Yeah.
So we have to do the den.
And this gives us a gem.
Nice.
I'll take it. Where's the gem at? Right in the center. See, look.
What?
Pawn.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is a game of chess. You know what I mean? Like, you have to think, be strategic. No, trunks.
Yeah, I was looking. I didn't see any.
All right. Let's move on. Let's not waste time.
So straight up.
We should see how fast we can do this game too next time. Okay. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. That's
A color.
why is a color interesting? We have to do the courtyard.
Yeah, this gives us a left and a up.
Let's go courtyard.
Takes us to rank 5.
We know what we might have to start doing? Circling back and building like rooms, like a closet room, just to get inventory. Like if
It would cost us steps to do that anytime.
I know. Go unlock the trunk.
With what?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Don't have a gem for the drawing room. But dining room says,
Bedroom.
but we can't go.
Are we rank 8? 1, 2,
We're rank
3,
five
4,
right now.
5, 6. That would give us 6. Yeah. Okay.
This gives us both options: go up or left.
What do you think?
I think dining room.
Is worth more?
Yeah, like we can go up or left in there. The bedroom would only be left,
Okay.
and the drawing room we can't even make.
Mhm.
Crazy. There's no.
Sportsville.
It's crazy. There's no food at all
Yeah.
in the dining room. But there's a pawn. There's got to be something. Like if there's a chess piece in every room, it has to be telling you something about the room, or at least what possibly comes next.
Or maybe it's just like the person like chess.
I like we saw a pawn in the courtyard, right?
Mhm.
And that gave us the ability to move up one. So I'm wondering,
Maybe it's just describing
like the path you
the path you can take as a character. Because a pawn can do what?
it can move
Up.
one space, or
But
at
either
at the start.
direction, right?
No, in
Oh,
chess.
no, you're right. That's a checkers one.
We saw a knight once, but I can't remember like what options we got.
Yeah, let's keep going. We'll take note from here on. The pawn doesn't indicate how we can move clearly. Because we can go either direction right now.
Well,
And-
chapel does give us the opportunity to also go up.
No. We're in a dining room with 3 exits, and we have a pawn in there. So it's
Yeah.
not indicating how you can move out of the room.
No, I think it could be, because we have an option that does allow us to go up one, which is how a pawn would move. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, let's just see.
Like, am I making sense?
You're making sense, but I guess I'm not. I haven't been paying attention to the pieces because when there was the night,
Yeah, like I wasn't think.
Could
I
we
don't
have
know.
done an L?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying
No,
is
but
that
could
I
you
don't.
ever do a L?
But in this game, an L might mean that the options it would give you would include left and right because that's how it moves on a chessboard.
Yeah, but we can go left here.
I'm not saying it's the only option. I'm just saying you will get an option possibly, but I don't know. I'm just like you're saying. Like I want to keep note of if we find a chess piece, what are the options we get?
Okay, cool.
We do have money because you got to pay to go to church, and then you get the organs. And nothing else. Okay. Bishop.
But it's a church.
It is a church. And bishops move diagonally, which is not a thing we're able to do. So the question is,
just like maybe there's a thing about a chess piece or something as an extra puzzle thing, but for now, I think it's just decorations because the board. Maybe it's the description of the board, like it's like little squares or blueprints. So it's just. I know what you're saying.
like, I don't see any reason
to just
why.
have random.
No, I'm like it could be random, but there's no reason to dismiss it yet. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like it could absolutely be like just set dressing, but it feels intentional. But as long as we just remember that in the back of our heads, we might figure out that it is something or not.
Yeah.
The antechamber is over there. I'm wondering, do we want to try to move over towards the center, or do you want to keep going up?
I mean, it doesn't hurt. We have the option to do both. If anything happens up, we can circle back and go left.
Okay.
So, really your choice.
Okay, I want to go up. And keeping the bishop in mind, I'm wondering if we can make a room diagonal from this room and if that room will be important.
So you're saying that the game already knows that there is a diagonal room to be built there? That would be important?
Maybe. Either way, if we can get something into that space, I want to get into that space. Oh, we don't have keys.
You do have keys.
No. Oh, okay. So now I think this is useful now, right?
Not up. Do it sideways. A room of many doors. Give us 4 options.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But wait, is this one locked though? It might not be locked.
That's fine. So then let's just go through here.
Oh, it is locked. Okay. Ooh, a gym. But we don't get
a rotunda can rotate.
Oh my god, this takes 3 gems.
Damn. Yeah, we're not doing that, doctor. We don't have time for that.
Yeah, that.
You lose 2 steps in the gym though.
Dang. But we also can't go up, but it does. Oh, that sucks. Because I can't do what I wanted to do unless we get a way to go right afterwards. But we can at the very least get under the antechamber.
That's the only option right now.
Yeah. So.
You don't have a choice.
We balling. I didn't even look in this. Okay, no, I did.
The bishop.
Yeah, the bishop's in there. We balling. And there is no chess piece in here. Hoople?
That's the name of the people, no? What's the name of the house?
The name of the
Hoople.
house?
Like, wasn't there somebody who signed Hoople or something?
Not that I do not recall.
All right.
All right, so straight across, I guess, is our only real option. Please don't be locked. Okay. The Nook lets us go that way, and it gives us a key. Parlor takes us back, but it has your game in it. Kitchen takes us back.
We need a gem for the kitchen. We can't.
Oh,
for the kitchen.
true.
So Nook it is. Beach.
Nook, if you would.
There's also a trunk in there to use the key. Oh, it's not trunk. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess those can be randomly assigned. Take your notes. Okay. We go up.
Yes.
We have to use the key. Guest room, turn us around.
No.
Oh no.
We have to use a passageway.
We can't. 2 gems. Crap.
We should have known better.
Our best bet is going down in the gym and hopefully being able to come around the other side.
To build a guest room. But then the utility calls it a breaker box. I wonder how useful that would be.
Yeah, I mean, we were pretty high up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we're hurting for steps.
You want to try it?
What?
Okay.
I kind of want to try the utility closet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Key card entry system.
Toggle?
Oh, we can turn it off. Vac
Turn off the
indicators.
ones. Oh.
Turn off. Are these lights? Yeah, these circuit breakers. So these would be the lights in the gym, the dark room, and the garage. Cabinet is scratched out.
Why would we want to turn off the light?
Yeah, but what VAC indicators? I don't know what that means.
Vac indicators.
Danger. Toggling off breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance.
Oh, you ready for the gym?
I did.
Oops. Go back.
Back and then look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Jim's still there.
Okay. We don't have a choice.
What happens if I click this? Like, what could VAC possibly stand for?
Current? Something current?
I don't know. They were all off. I'm turning them on.
Ventilation, air current?
No idea. We'll see, I guess. So we go back to the gym. All right, Jim takes extra steps. Forgot.
Oh, can't build a room.
Yeah, we don't have a key.
Or is that what lost the functionality?
But we don't have a key.
Okay. Go to the chapel, build up.
Build up. This door needed a key too, remember?
Down.
Dang.
Alright. Keep going until we can leave. We can build another room.
I think we messed up. I think we should have prioritized trying to get in that top corner. And maybe going up would have gave us a way to get it over there. I don't know.
It was saying multiple doors.
Yeah.
We only had an option to do 2 doors. There would have been a waste of a room with multiple doors. If that's what that key did. But then it didn't matter because it only gave us 2 doors.
Yeah, it only gave us. So if multiple is just more than one, knowing that we couldn't get a door on this side, maybe it would have given us up and left, like guaranteed.
But we don't know.
But yeah, we don't know. But we'll try to keep that in mind.
Look, we get food.
Oh yeah, there's food in there now.
Why are you not going?
Because I will just double check the direction I'm moving in. What is this? Mashed potatoes?
Shepherd's pie.
Oh.
Stew pie.
Plus an additional 10 steps if you have a boiler room in your house. There's a lot of steps. Oh, right. Because we entered this room after getting to rank 8.
I thought you were there with me. I'm sorry. Yes, Casey. Like, what are you doing? I'm so confused by what
It's a lot of steps.
Alright, so now we have all the steps in the world to circle back and build.
So we'll go this way, I guess, right?
Yeah, might as well go left.
And this door is locked on that side. If we get a floor plan that has a door against that wall, do you think it'll open?
Maybe.
Ah, shit, this is locked.
How are all the doors locked?
Like, the likelihood goes up in the higher ranks. Crap. Alright, so we gotta go down again. And hopefully this ain't locked. Okay. Alright, we can do... Code check locks us in. Dark room gives us a random room going up. Commissary locks us in. So we can only do dark room.
Yeah, that's okay.
Alright.
Just know we have to go. Oh. We cannot go left. That's the only option. Such a shot in the dark. Pun intended.
Oh, fudge.
That's crazy.
Yeah, getting into them upper levels is
That's crazy.
a pain.
Alright. Circle back.
That also lets us know that, like, opening, like, trunks may not be worth it if we start having to use up keys. Go through the hallway. Oh, everything is locked.
Wow.
You don't think it's because of the power thing, right?
I think it was. That's what I was thinking. You toggle and you fucked up the time. The floor plan.
All right, let's go back then. All the way back to utility closet.
Wait, what did that note say? You don't have to pick it up. I just want to see what the note said.
It said doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked.
But that was a lie.
Where? Yeah, but like, what wing are we even in?
Who knows?
Like, we're mostly on the east side. So is it the opposite? Since we're close to the east side,
Yeah.
most stuff here is locked, and over there it would have been
Yeah.
better.
We might as well go right back to the entrance hall and build up.
You know what? I agree. Like, maybe. Okay. Whew. Okay, 44 at the start's not that bad.
Oh, a drawing room.
So the bedroom lets us go up.
Oh, you need a gem.
Yeah, we need a gem for that.
And the spare room.
Spare room
Yeah.
would let us go straight across, then we'd be on the west side.
West
But-
side. do what you think?
The bedroom will give us some steps, and then we get to go up. And then there's space up in this area for
Yeah.
possibility.
Yes. Look for your pawn piece, your chess piece.
Pawn. Ooh, die.
Hey.
Just sitting here. Useful. Have you seen this?
Yeah, we see it.
Alright, so if there's a pawn here, then
I think
presumably it's saying you want to go up one.
we don't have a choice though.
Right, but assume that these clues are guiding us. These both lock us in, so parlor is our only option. So this has another game in it. Hopefully give us some stuff. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
To use your brain. And look, and there's a pawn in this room, which I assume is saying the room above this is a room that we would.
The thing
need to
about
get
it
to.
is the room above is such. It's a choice. Like we don't. It's not a set in stone thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't understand that logic that you're presenting, of it's kind of preemptively telling us what the room is. So I don't know.
Like I don't.
I think it's important. I just don't think it's important in that way. I don't think it's suggesting the movement.
My thinking is a room with a chess piece in it says that if you follow this chess piece's movement, that next room will have a chess piece in it. And then if you follow that chess piece's movement, that next room will have a chess piece in it. And then that will take you someplace, either like I don't think it's telling you maybe how to finish the game, but it's telling you how to get to someplace of importance. Like it's like I don't think it's a thing that like maybe you're not able to like it's not.
My thing is though, there's no way to track it unless we complete the whole board and then we start over and follow the chess pieces. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's a thing that's worth trying at some point.
Okay. So, all right. We're in the parlor. Let's do the puzzle.
Bam. All right.
The blue box contains the gems. This box is the black box.
Liar.
This box is the white box.
Liar.
Okay, so if the black box is true,
then these two are liars, then that makes sense.
But that means it's in there.
Yeah, because this would be the only one telling the truth. So what are the other possibilities? Like, is this an easy one? Like, is that?
It could be. Let's make sure we're right.
Yeah.
Did you even pick up the key yet?
What key?
To open the box.
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, so let's just double check the rules of this thing. 1 true, 1 false. 2 are always empty. Yep.
Alright, so if the gems are in the blue box.
If the gems are here.
This is the white box. That's false. False.
And then that would be false.
True. That would be true.
Oh. No, but we started with that.
No, yes we did, but I didn't say that the gems are in the blue box. I just said like, what if that box is true? And like making sure that it's still feasible by like thinking about it in a different way. So if the gems are in the white box, yeah, to me the only option is the blue box.
Yeah, honestly.
I didn't think too much. I think we've been doing good so far. So yeah.
Get the other one.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, so we exit the parlor here. And we can build. Oh no, none of this leads us upward.
Oh man, we're stuck there. But we do have a key. We can go back to the hallway. So
we don't have a key. We have gems.
Damn. So let's build a room that gives us something.
Patio will spread gems in each green room. Oh.
But we can also redraw the floor plans.
Oh, right. We can redraw this one. So I think we have to, right? to try to get something that points up?
Sure.
Yes. West Wing Hall points up and down.
Oh, the terrace tells us that the green rooms do not cost to draft. Okay, it doesn't matter. We have to do the
we
west.
can't
Yeah.
use it.
Okay.
But hold on. If this closet gives us keys, could we then go and progress somewhere the higher?
Here's what I'm saying, and that's what I was trying to explain before.
Mm-hmm.
Build a West Wing Hall right now, and then build a room down there with items.
If it gives us that option, right? Yeah. Because there won't be anywhere to go anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like when we get to like these dead end corners, let's prioritize building things strictly for items. We saw that.
Mm-hmm. So here,
Yeah.
we would want to build a closet if possible.
Oh.
+1 thing for each time you've
We
drafted
never got that
observatory.
before.
We haven't. What is that? Do you want to try to get it?
Does that give us 2 exits?
No.
It does.
What?
It's 2. It could have brought us back to the bedroom if there was a door.
Yeah, but there isn't a door.
I know. I was just saying. I didn't realize it had 2 exits. What you think? We don't necessarily need a bedroom. Like we have the bedroom right there for 2 steps. If we build a 10-step one, that doesn't make sense to do that. Like there's no reason to put that there because getting there is going to be hard. There's no way to get to that room without 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't know. I think we should do the observatory.
Okay.
Just because we haven't done it yet. If we're about to lose, we might as well see what everything is.
Mm-hmm. Spin the globe. Think this might be a puzzle?
I can't imagine. Look.
Night. The Fixed Stars. The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. What? The Slice, +3 steps.
If you see any of these, that's what you get.
Yeah. So.
You just have to go gates.
Diamonds. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross. This is just a key. Alright, so this is a lot of stuff. I guess we'll look in the thing, maybe, and then just go back and interpret whatever it was we saw. We can't look anything.
If we look, we just kind of get what it is that we see.
Let's turn this like towards.
And then go back down.
What's going on here? Another one?
Yeah. I think that's good.
Okay. Oh, just a single star. I can't move it.
Because we're on rank 1. Maybe.
Oh. North Star gain 1 money.
That's...
So So it's because we built it so low.
Well, no, we have 1 star too. If you leave the book.
Yeah, what does that do?
Check your inventory.
I can't get to it. Alright, so
Go up. Let's build up. Yep, straight.
oh, we luckily have 1 gem to get into security. Ooh, a boudoir. This also requires a gem. Do you want to do that?
Of course.
So now we're jumping this
I
again.
hope that's not that slow motion video all over again.
No.
Oh, thank God.
We've seen it already. No, it's true. No slides. Okay.
Your knight is in there too.
Mine. Oh yeah. So are the chess pieces always in the same rooms then?
So far, yeah. That's why I thought it was just decoration. So let's move on. We're gonna go up straight.
Did he say the same thing as well? Yeah. We don't have a key card, do we? Oh, it's not powered on because I turned the power off. But I don't have a key card anyway.
That means you should
I should what?
wait. If it's not powered on, that means we cannot use the key card. I thought it meant that we could just open the door.
That's also what I thought it meant. But it seems like it doesn't function with the power off. But there was also... Oh, well, yeah, the terminal also said like when the power's off, we can make it default into doing a thing. The keycard system is currently offline. Security doors are doors in the keycard settings. Offline mode locked. So can I make it
Yes.
offline mode unlocked?
Yes.
Aha. Yeah, we did it.
Good job.
Okay. Spare room will take us a step up through. But damn, the garage. We would have had the car keys, and it would have gave us 3 keys, but we don't have no gem. Shoot. All right. Let's put a strange place for a garage to be. Legit nothing in here. No!
Back down to security.
Scheist. Storeroom?
You're gonna block it off?
I mean, it'll give us a key so we can go up more. Otherwise, ooh, archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans.
Oh no. That's not worth it.
So, I mean, you won't be able to see all 3.
So you'll see 2.
Yeah, like maybe 2 or 1.
That's not good.
I mean, I'm just looking at the number of doors and the fact that we've not built this before. But like, there's still a possibility we could get somewhere on this run. So I don't think it's worth it.
I say build a storeroom.
Storeroom, yeah. Let's recoup some items.
the
No,
key.
yes, it's regular key.
The gem.
That's all. Big ass pawn in here.
In case you scared the shit out of me. What's going on? You wanted to play the game.
Crap, they're just milking us for everything we have. We have to use the drawing room.
Yeah.
Are there more drawers in here?
Yeah, to me, I didn't see all these. Oh, you fucked up.
What?
You fucked it up.
Read the drawing note. Okay. So up we go, if it's possible.
Less likely to find items laying around in your house.
Because the maid will have cleaned them.
Damn, we don't need that.
The boudoir doesn't seem to do anything.
But it's our only option. Sorry. We need to find keys and stuff.
Yeah. Got a picture. There's a safe in the corner that was.
If something on a safe or something.
Let's just take a picture of this in case it becomes relevant or something. Like, what if we just end up in this room and this picture like has something in it, or not in it? Pretty boring room. Oh, look. Sleep mask.
Hey.
The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Okay. Anything else? Can I play this record player? No. Alright. Let's go across. Code check. Commissary rumpus room. Crap, this will lock us in by going across it. And we don't have a gem anyway, so what we'll talk about. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. We don't have any items though.
Yeah, but
Oh, the car keys.
Yeah, but we're done with the game. We can't leave. We locked ourselves in.
Yeah.
So we have to end the day.
Yeah, this does lock us in. But if we leave, if I can leave the car key here, we can get a code check in the future. Maybe I can retrieve the car keys. Oh, both of them. Oh, it says one though, right?
What do you think?
Car keys has been checked. Retrieve this item on any day you have a code check in your house. Yeah, so there's something we'll be able to find again if we build a code check. Because we definitely can't use it today. Whew. Oh, but we got 5 steps back at least.
Yeah, we definitely cannot even leave here.
If we can somehow get items here and make our way back to the chapel with like a key, then we could get through there.
That's a door up there at the top?
Yeah, that was a door that we couldn't open because we chose to go left rather than up, remember? And we didn't have a key.
Oh, so there is a door there. Okay, I didn't see that was a door. I thought that was just a wall.
Yeah, the opening up here.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's still a chance, a small one.
Alright, let's see.
we have no choice.
Yeah.
The archives are our only saving grace. I think we saw this room in a security camp place. There's nothing of note in here. Or is there? Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marianne Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swinburne author never considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the..." Oh, is this your mother? No, this is your grand uncle. Oh yeah, no, this is your mother. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so, as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Oh, there's more. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard? Question. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of the 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forward to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed, by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has offended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, but the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marianne Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referenced to her as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Manning and White at a press function was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under, waved down a local man. This is the 3rd major. Last year's anticipated charge by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Mary Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. So your mother disappeared. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen, Ares, have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several mass intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, there's a lot in there. So your mama was an author. She wrote a book called The Red Prince. She disappeared after distancing herself from her publisher, who essentially narked on one of their writers, blaming him for some sort of terrorist attack, which may or may not have been true. let's see what we can draft down as fodder. Right? Shit. All right. I can't see the last one. Lose half your steps? God damn. God damn. But we can't see what this is. What do you think?
I say we risk it because losing half your steps is a lot.
So risk not
Yeah.
knowing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a closet. Okay, we needed a closet, just not in this direction. We have a key and a reroll, which means we can get out of here, at least. Or is there a better room to use this in? Can we go all the way around back to the chapel with this key?
If we go down and hopefully get a link, we can go to the hallway. If we can build a room that gives us
But we would use the key.
Oh, you're saying bring that thing all the way
Yeah, all the way to the chapel.
Okay, yeah.
If we have the steps for it.
Good. Just make sure we strategic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it would take us 15 steps to get back to the chapel.
And we have 32.
Yeah. Whew, okay. So we're just gonna...
And we gain 2 in the bedroom.
That's true, so...
So 13 steps. So 32 minus 13.
Oh, but we don't cut through the boudoir. Oh, that's not the bedroom. We can't cut through the bedroom.
Like 20 or 19 steps left.
Storeroom. No, that doesn't take us anywhere. West wing, parlor, bedroom. That's the observatory. Go to the parlor. Down to the bedroom. Gain some steps. Alright, so we're back at the start. Then you go up to the billiard room. Cut through the pantry. Corridor. Hallway. Do you want to risk, not risk, but want to try down on the den to see if that'll give us some items?
Yeah. Might as well.
If it's not locked. It's not locked. But you need a gem for whatever that is.
You can read your. Do you want to risk it for that?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
But we have to build something.
Have we built a laboratory before?
I don't think we have.
Might as well build it.
Yeah. Legit nothing in here.
Shit. Okay.
So, courtyard, dining room, chapel.
Wait, that's the right door?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, why they playing us like this?
We're gonna have to redraw.
You're right. Thank goodness we have this. Please, come on. Thank God. Thank God.
Okay. Like, we have to try everything. Damn.
Locksmith, key for cell office, nothing. Archive floor plan.
We have to do archived. That doesn't work. Damn.
Oh, it's a guest room at the very least.
With
a gem in it. Read that already. If that other door is locked, we are screwed.
Alright, let's go.
Damn it. Okay, we can still try some
We can
things.
build.
Yeah.
Let's go as far down. Wait. Let's just try off of the dining room if we can. I think that door was locked.
Yeah, it might have been locked.
Let's go to the next available room and just try to build something.
Like the gym was the gym and dining room, those were definitely locked. So where can we go, if anywhere, to build something? The main entrance?
That hallway. That was locked too?
Which one? This one?
No. That hallway.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Down. It is locked. Crabsley, our only hope is back to the beginning. To just get us one more goddamn key. The conference room wouldn't help us, right? Like, we've been in all the rooms, we have all the items. Whatever items would be, we didn't spread anything. So we would have to do a spread thing first to then make the conference room make sense.
I would say do the conference room just so that we have an opportunity for 2 extra rooms to build rooms and get items.
2 extra rooms? There's only 1.
The space up. You can build another room.
If it gives us that.
Right. But what if that blocks us off? That's a loss.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of space, so that's why I say build the conference room.
It's the same fake number. Wine cellar gives us 3 gems.
That's good.
But like, did we? No, we would still need to be able to open a thing. Yeah, May Chambers would give us a thing, but it makes it less likely to find items. Or we can build whatever this mystery thing is. You okay?
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, we're almost done. We'll definitely hit in the wall here if we don't get some sort of item.
Okay, what could we use the gems for?
We would need to be able to build a room to then have the option of using gems, but we can't build a room because all the possible doors we could open are locked. So it wouldn't do us any good unless we also had a key, which we don't yet. Like, what we need is a key.
That room needs a gem, which makes it seem like the room would be worth it, right?
Maybe.
to get a key or something.
Yeah, and yeah. I don't think this hurts us. We usually don't have to pay a gem for something that's like bad or a dead end. I would think, right?
You're right.
So, let's burn the gem. Ooh,
What's this?
I don't know.
Oh, the key room, like the.
Oh, like a lock.
A locksmith.
But we broke. We don't even have enough for one key. Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
This is. Oh, we needed this so bad, but we have no money. 10 gold for a lockpick kit. Like, that would have solved all the problems. God damn it.
Okay, let's go build another room.
Can we? There's no way for us to get money.
If we build a room.
We can't build anything. Can we?
Because everything up there is locked, right?
Yeah.
Damn. We can get money from the observatory. Is it every time we see a star?
I don't think so. Like, it's because it says it's like you're looking at the constellations of that night. So I'm assuming it's gonna be the same thing any one time, any day.
That's
you're
not a
doing
waste of a room then.
It gave us this one star thingy. I don't know what that does.
Like, it looks like it has to do with the call it a day thing. I don't know why I think that.
Dang. That's kind of like spitting in our face. Giving us this locksmith right here when we desperately just needed a key. Like, here's a room full of keys that you can't afford. All right, so yeah, I think we are done. Speaking of, that's how I feel playing Biden of Isaac. I find a dozen shops and no money. Damn. All right, yeah, I think we're stuck. Good effort though, on day 3.
Oh. It's a good game.
It may be worth it to spend more time on the bottom floors if we can, just trying to accumulate stuff.
Yeah.
Before we force our way straight up.
Yeah. Like, we need to work both smart in terms of, like, strategically of where we build our rooms, but also build rooms for the purpose of gaining items. So when we do, like how we were talking about, we get a room of steps, let's get steps. Like, we don't necessarily need to focus on that. We can focus on the rooms that could give us the gems and the money.
I can't just hop this desk. Like, nobody's manning this.
That's so crazy. I'm so convinced of. I'm not convinced. I'm so confused about what that star is.
Yeah. Wonder how far out here I can walk around. All right, so yeah, that's gonna do it for my and Kia's playthrough today of Blueprints. This was really fun. Like, I really like this concept.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully we remember some of the stuff that was useful in terms of information in a week's time. Like, are you available next week?
I should be.
So yeah, so we'll be back playing this next week. As for me, well, we can go pretty far down this road. As for me, you can find me at SingleGears9 if you don't know already. I just released a thing with Marty, kind of a laid-back review. Look at all the stuff out here.
Oh, nice.
Campsite. Oh, maybe this is where you're sleeping, since you
yeah.
can't stay in the house.
Let's click it.
Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use. to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. Okay, so yeah, this is where he's sleeping. So yeah, Super Smash Sunday should be back this coming Sunday. Starting on the Escapist channel. Oh, I keep doing that. Starting on the Second Wind channel, and then followed back on this channel here. Also, Key and I still have a wedding that is upcoming in July. We are 9% to the way to our final goal. 9? Yeah, we're at 91%.
Oh. I had 9%. Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, any donations that go to the Ko-Fi will move that bar. And honestly, you guys kind of helped us hit that bar when you went on the what's the name spree, the subscriber free spree. So whether we hit the 100% or not, we'll still see what we can do about live streaming from that venue. Like, if you can tell, we tried it on the last one. Didn't go great. Not a ton of troubleshooting I was able to do while in the middle of the thing, and it was kind of a last-ditch effort to just get you guys some sort of view. And we're still waiting on the actual official video to come back, and that's something we'll probably share on social media eventually. If you didn't notice, on the Ko-Fi page, if you go to the actual Ko-Fi page where you donate, I added the link to view all of the traditional wedding pictures. So you can go there if you want to check those out. And again, it's just a thank you for helping us get that far. So that's going to do it. Kia, anything you want to add? Or
Have a great evening.
She's so tired. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.